I tell them that there's one thing about being funny and then being funny in your friend group. It's not the same thing. So I'm up here. Okay. So first thing, I'm over here drinking Michelob Ultra, and they want to make fun of me. And they're like, "Why are you drinking that?" And I'm like, "Because I like it." And then they're like, "Oh, are you trying to lose weight?" I said, "Look, first, I'm not in shape. I'm a shape." So that counts for me, okay? So that's what we're gonna say first of all. I'm gonna do that, all right? I know most of y'all, when I first came up here, I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do. I ain't got nothing written down. I'm not sitting here trying to, I don't know, I'm just going off the top of the dome. So, anyways. See, now I froze a little bit right there, right? Anyways, we're gonna continue, okay? All right, I said, look, at least if I go up here, they're gonna laugh whether I'm funny or I'm funny looking, so one of the two. Okay, I came up here, I know most of you guys are looking at me and saying, hey,
where is he from?
What is this guy and where is he from, right? Somebody already asked, right? Where is he from? What is he? Is he fucking Mexican? Is he black? Is he Native? Maybe a little bit of three. I'll see. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm black and Hawaiian. It was a mess. My mom was Puerto Rican. Swear to God. My mom was Puerto Rican, and then my dad was a military guy that got stopped at Puerto Rico. They did some dirty dancing, and bada bing, bada boom. That's what happened, all right? So I'm Puerto Rican, black, and Hawaiian. I'm out here. I've been out here for a little bit. Still get the, well, you got an accent, where are you from? So I didn't know English until I was about 13, okay? I moved from Puerto Rico to Chicago. That's where I learned my English. That's why I got a little bit of accent right there. When I first got here, they told me I sounded like Scarface because I did not speak good English, to be honest. I'm going to tell you a story when I first got here. So the year is 2002. It was right after 9/11. It was after a big old hurricane in Puerto Rico. It was called Hurricane George. Destroyed a lot. Hurricane Maria and Trump throwing toilet paper at everybody was a lot worse. But at that time, I first got here, I flew with my aunt, who was like my grandmother's sister, which is like not really my aunt, but she's like my grandmother aunt, I guess. I don't know how y'all call that over there. We just said she's my tia. I don't know. So I first got here, I was looking, I was like, a whole new world. This is all this digitized. I'm over there in Puerto Rico. We was in an island. We're eating bananas, fried bananas. Yes, we eat fried bananas.
You.
All right. Rice, beans, and fried bananas. That's what we eat over there. Plantains. Thank you. Somebody knew what a plátano is, right? Oh, let me go back. English, you got an accent. Spanish, I got a worse accent. It's not like Mexican Spanish. It's a little bit different. So when I first got on the plane, I'm like, what is this? I see all the little red signs and shit. It's like all digitized. I'm like, we are going to the future over here. I'm a little farm boy. I don't know what the fuck is going on, right? I'm learning. So I sit with my tia. We're in the plane. She says, do not ask for nothing. No water, no peanuts, no nothing. This is a 4.5-hour flight from Puerto Rico to Chicago, Illinois. All right, when we first land in Chicago, I'm seeing signs and stuff. I'm like, we done made it. We done moved on up around here. But I was thirsty. So back in Puerto Rico, you could get soda for like 50 cents, right? So I asked for my tia, like, can I get 50 cents? I see a Coca-Cola machine over there. I want to get, Coke, right? I get 2 quarters. I walk up to the machine. It's a little bit different than Puerto Rico. We didn't have all this choose A5. So I'm over here, I hit the buttons, put the coins in, I hit the buttons, and then this motherfucker goes, on the little red signs, it says, Demon. And I go, damn, this is so digitized. It's voice activated? I'm like, Coca-Cola. And then give me a Coke. Then the motherfucker blinked at me twice, Demon. Coca-Cola. Nope. My tia walks up behind me and she's like, what are you doing? I said, this motherfucker is telling me the voice activated. I said, Coca-Cola. It's not coming out. And she's like, where? I said, right there. It says D-Man. She's like, no, that's dime. And she smacks me across the head. It was 10 cents. I was 60 cents for a can of soda. That was my first experience in the airport, getting to O'Hare Airport International. It was 10 cents, and I said, D-May, I was like, Coca-Cola. That's what happened. All right? That was my first experience. My second experience, supposedly I'm going from 8th grade to 9th grade, and they're like, no, you don't know English, you're going to ESL. And they sent me back to 8th grade. So I do all that, and I'm in this little program. We get to high school, and they put us in a little freshman academy. It's one little hallway with all these little immigrants. And you look, and I went to Chicago, so it was Clementi High. It was 3 stories high, and elevators, stairs, everything. When I graduated high school, it was 2,000 students. I don't know how they do it around here in Arizona. It's a little bit smaller than that. But 2,000 students, okay? I get there, and I'm like, first little white boy I encounter, and he's like, you're a spick. I'm like, I don't speak Spanish, speak English. I speak Spanish. I didn't know that spick actually was a derogatory term. This motherfucker was telling me that I'm pretty much a wetback. I was, okay, spick, I don't know what that is. I said I speak Spanish. I don't speak English. But yeah, after probably my first year of high school, I was like, well, I don't want to be in here. I look like a goddamn loser. We're in one hallway, 5 classrooms, and you look at the end of the hallway and everybody's going to regular high school. I'm like, retarded. I gotta move out of here. Eventually I was able to take a test and get out of there, but it took me a while to learn English. I came to this country, I love this country, United States of America. Love it. But, I'm not gonna go into political things because people get into political stuff and they wanna fight. That's not me, I don't do all that. All I know is USA, I got a freaking birth certificate, and I